Imagine a road stretching endlessly into the horizon, the golden glow of the setting sun painting the sky in shades of fire and freedom. In the distance, a deep, steady thump echoes through the air, like the heartbeat of the open road itself. It's not just a motorcycle approaching, it's a legacy rolling towards you on two wheels. This is the Royal Enfield Electra 350, a machine that doesn't just carry you forward, but carries decades of history, pride, and an unshakable spirit of adventure. From the very first glance, it's clear that this bike is not for those in a hurry to get somewhere, it's for those who understand the journey as the real destination. The Electra 350 is more than steel, chrome, and leather. It's a storyteller, each ride adding a new chapter to a tale that began long before you touched the handlebars. The design is unmistakably Royal Enfield, classic, timeless, and unapologetically bold. The long, sculpted fuel tank wears its iconic pinstripes like a badge of honor, hand-painted by skilled craftsmen. The teardrop curves, the chrome accents, the old-school round headlamp, all of it whispers nostalgia but roars with relevance. It's a bike that can stand still and still turn heads, simply because it refuses to be forgotten in a world obsessed with fleeting trends. The upright seating position, wide handlebars, and perfectly cushioned seat aren't just about comfort, they're about commanding the road with effortless authority. It's a motorcycle that looks equally at home parked outside a cafe or powering through a rugged countryside trail. Beneath that timeless exterior beats the heart of a 346cc, single-cylinder, air-cooled engine, an engine that delivers the signature Royal Enfield Thump riders live for. Producing around 19.8 horsepower and 28 Nm of torque, the Electra 350 doesn't scream for attention with outrageous speed. It charms you with its deep, confident growl and smooth, commanding pull. This is a bike that invites you to ride in harmony with the road, not to battle against it. Every twist of the throttle sends a vibration not just through the handlebars, but through your very soul, reminding you that you're riding something mechanical, raw, and real, not a soulless machine wrapped in plastic. On city streets, it glides with an old-school grace, navigating traffic with a calm confidence that modern sports bikes can't replicate. On highways, it holds its line steady, its weight keeping it planted even against strong winds. The 5-speed gearbox is tuned for relaxed, low-end torque, perfect for cruising without having to constantly chase high revs. That means you can settle into a gear, listen to that engine sing, and let the miles melt away under your wheels. The telescopic front forks and twin gas-charged shock absorbers at the rear absorb the bumps of imperfect roads, ensuring that your ride stays smooth whether you're rolling over city potholes or winding through rural trails. The Electra 350 has a price tag that reflects its blend of heritage and accessibility. Depending on the market and trim, it often sits around the range that makes it an affordable dream for many riders without stripping away its premium charm. For what you get, a timeless design, a proven engine, and the prestige of riding a Royal Enfield, it's a value that is hard to argue with. This isn't a bike you trade in after a couple of years, it's one you keep, customize, and eventually pass down, carrying stories with every scratch and dent earned on the road. But what truly sets the Electra 350 apart are the hidden details, the kind of touches only riders who live with it notice. There's the sturdy metal fenders that shrug off the test of time, unlike the brittle plastic on so many modern bikes. The mechanical simplicity means you can work on it yourself, creating a deeper bond between rider and machine. The fuel efficiency is surprisingly decent for its class, meaning those long weekend getaways won't burn a hole in your pocket. And the customization possibilities are nearly endless. You can give it saddlebags for touring, a short exhaust for a sharper note, or even a windshield for cross-country comfort. Every Electra ends up reflecting its owner's personality, becoming a one-of-a-kind expression of freedom. And then there's that indescribable feeling. Riding a Royal Enfield Electra 350 is like wearing a leather jacket that's been broken in over years of adventures. It feels familiar, trustworthy, and ready to follow you wherever you dare to go. It's not a bike that begs for the racetrack, it's one that demands the open road, the winding mountain passes, the coastal routes where the air smells like salt and freedom. It teaches you to slow down, to enjoy the rumble beneath you, to take the long way home just because you can. When you park it and walk away, you'll find yourself turning back to look at it, because you can't help it. You'll notice how the chrome catches the sunlight, how the stance radiates confidence, how it just seems ready for the next chapter. And every time you swing your leg over it again, you'll be reminded why you chose this bike over everything else. It's because you weren't just buying transportation, you were joining a brotherhood of riders who understand what the Thump means. The Royal Enfield Electra 350 is not just about specs, and it's not about racing anyone to the finish line. It's about making every ride an experience worth remembering. It's about carrying the echoes of history with you, while writing your own story with every kilometer. It's a bike for those who believe that style isn't about following trends, but about being timeless. It's for those who understand that speed is fleeting, but character lasts forever. And when you ride it down a quiet road, with nothing but the sound of that engine and the wind in your ears, you'll know you've made the right choice. Because the Electra 350 isn't just a motorcycle, it's a companion, a storyteller, and a symbol of the kind of rider you are. Someone who doesn't just move through the world, but leaves a trail worth following.